Hello Namie and Pyjamas Blue Namie Hi Blue Namie Tail Blue Namie Happy.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. I have to try something. You might you might going to say this which is something I am not very sure. Okay, maybe we won't see this. I've never used this thing before. Oh, I think you've seen. Oh wait, what? Wait, what? Never mind. Wait, what? Okay. Hello. Hi. Hello. Oh. Where is my thing? Hello. Bro, where is my stuff? What is this? Okay, I found it. Never mind. Oh wait, you cannot say the things. Wait. I know. Oh. There are things here. I have to say that. There are things. There are things that are just okay. I didn't know this is gonna happen. Give me a mere second to solve this very not. I didn't know this is gonna be a thing. Okay, I'm solving this. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, I think it's solved. Yay! Hello. Yeah. Now you are there. Hello. Yeah, we're having a train ride today. We are going from Belgium to the Netherlands, I guess. Yeah, that's what we are doing. Exactly. I wonder if you can see my mouse. No, I think you cannot. Hello, Namie, how are you? I'm doing alright. Hello. This is a very rare Thursday stream because I originally wanted to do the today stream today. I mean, yesterday, but I wasn't able to do that because I wasn't doing so well. Thank you so much for the 28 months Vitax. Thank you. And also, thank you so much for the 29 months Chatnox. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So like now here we are. Another train ride. Another yapping stream. Right? Yeah, exactly. Another yapping stream. That is happening. Oh my gosh, by the way, this train ride stuff, these are good. These are looking so cool, right? These are looking so cool, right? Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still considering it, so it's not a 100% it is going to happen, but I'm also considering that maybe we are just gonna sing today a little bit. Just for fun. Yeah, just for fun. A tiny bit. During the train ride. A little bit. If you're alright that I am not completely the lyrics is, but yeah, we can try. Yeah. Where are we going? To the Netherlands, I think. Yes, I think that's where we go. The Netherlands. Yeah. But we are now in Belgium. I think. So yeah, I hope the conductor doesn't come with the buy to the ticket. It's alright, guys. We are free on this train, okay? It's a free train ride. Just don't worry. Don't worry about that. It's gonna be completely okay. I hope you're feeling better today. Thank you very much. Thank you. I am like okay-ish. Yeah, I'm okay-ish. I could do the today stream. That's right. Yes. Yes. What is with Belgians and Japanese? I don't know. I don't know. What is with them? Namie is going to visit Shy Lily, but Shy Lily doesn't even live in Belgium. She lives in the Netherlands. Huh? She lives in the Netherlands. I think. Yeah. Not in Belgium, but I mean, but they are very close to each other. You wait, what did I say? Oh no, I really hope that's not a city. Completely wrong. But that's a country. Now you're making me feel like I'm stupid. Yeah, you're making me feel like I am stupid. Completely wrong. What do you mean by the completely wrong? Oh my gosh, now I have to oh my gosh, now I have to Google it. What did I say? No! It's a country! Oh! You made me feel stupid for a mere second. Yeah, you made me feel very, very stupid. I was like, oh my gosh, did I unironic? No, there's no way I actually said a country to a city. That's not a city. Wait, what? That's not a city. What? No, it's not. That's a country. Guys, you're gaslighting me to think that I'm stupid. Yeah, very, very much a country that's beat the USA in football. But Lily lives in the Netherlands. Right? I swear that's what I heard from the clips. Yeah. Then what? Then what do you mean they're completely wrong? It's a very small country. I mean, yeah, it's a super small country, but let's be honest, most of European countries are pretty small. Like, yeah. Not just that, even I honestly don't know if like Belgium is like smaller than, for example, like my country in the first place. Did I just find the cutest VTuber? Hello. Netherlands isn't the capital of the Netherlands in Minecraft? No, it's not. The Netherlands capital is that's Amsterdam. Yeah, 60% of Europe is a tiny country. Yeah, exactly. Country with the less population than New York City. Maybe New York City is big. Okay, that can happen. Maybe New York City is simply just big in the first place, and like also like wait, which one do you mean? You mean actually the city or you mean the state? Because there is a New York State. Okay, that's not the same thing. So it's what is it? Luxembourg is small, but Vatican City is technically a country. I know, but not just Vatican City is the only this super small stuff that functions as a country. There are others still, like Andorra. Yeah, there are others as well. Very, very, very tiny, small, small countries. Belgium is a lot smaller than Hungary. Is that so? I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It was a long time ago when I last time I watched a Europe map. I just know where it is. Okay, I just know where to put that, where that stuff is. But like, what is its actual size? I have no idea. Does Belgium even exist? Of course it does exist. Oh my gosh, by the way, like years ago I just suddenly met like I just suddenly met my classmate, my ex-classmate from elementary school. Like, oh my gosh, elementary school. Can you just imagine that? From elementary school. That was so long time ago, and I didn't see her, so like I didn't find her. She found me and she randomly on the train, and like yeah, randomly on the train, and then she just come to me like, Namie, do you remember me? I don't know, let's call her Violet. I'm Violet from whatever grade. Do you remember me? And I was like, oh, hello. Yeah, I remember you. And so and then we talked, and she told that she was working in Belgium. Yeah, she was working in Belgium for many years. She just came home back to Hungary a few months ago, like 2 months ago or something. And yeah, we were talking. It was very funny. So like I was in a call with someone, so I wasn't really looking for people at all. But she so like she found me. It was a very funny conversation. She said she said stuff like, "Oh my God, Namie, you haven't changed since we were 13 to 14 years old at all. You still have the same you still have the same hair and everything. Only your voice sounds different." But bro, I got this thing like from people that I knew from elementary school, like from so many times. Like you have no idea how many times I heard this shit. Like, yeah, it's like, exactly, you look exactly the same, but but your voice sounds different. Still the same size. I mean, I haven't grown since I was 14 years old, to be fair. Yeah, I think I reached my final height when we were 14 years old. Yeah, so like, yeah, kind of, I haven't really grew in tall since then. Why do we only ever see birthday Namie from the neck up? I don't know, but I can be a little bit here. See, I can come here to like, yeah, like there. I'm crawling. I'm crawling up here. Yeah. So like, yeah, it was a very funny conversation. I'm gonna be honest. She basically looked exactly the same too. So it was not like, you know, like only me or something. She looked exactly the same. So like when she approached me, I immediately recognized her. Bro, what? Like she had the same face. She had the same hair. It's just only like she wear glasses. That was the only difference, and her voice. Yeah, and she also had a different voice. That was the biggest difference. I remember she was very high pitched voice, and then she became pretty low pitched voice. Yeah. So birthday Namie is only 3 feet tall. No, I'm not. No, it's not my birthday. Yeah, it's not my birthday. My sister also reached her final height around that age. She's over 180 centimeters short. Wow. Wow. Can you just imagine that someone is 180 at the age of 14? That's wow. Respect the Scandinavian but never fully one. Oh, I see. So like, yeah, it was a very interesting stuff. Have you been chat? Have you ever like recently or some in the last 1 year, few years, or something? Have you met with your old classmates like, you know, it's actually this can be okay. Even high school counts, but like older too, like you know, like previous one, like elementary school or something. Did you see them by any chance? It doesn't have to be like, you know, like intentional, just accidentally or something. I did maybe once or twice a year, aside from friends who remain friends after school now. Ah, I see. Yep. That's so interesting. I personally, I don't have a contact to anyone from school. I'm not kidding. From anyone. No, not a single person. I mean, of course, I could find them in social media or something if I would want to, but I don't do anything with them. Yeah. School mainly taught me that classmates are the people that you are, like, you know, it's not that you are gonna have bad relationship or something when you're a student. It's just you are basically forced to be there. It's not like you are choosing those people to be your friend. You just have to be there. It's like, because that's what the gacha dropped. Okay, that's what the gacha dropped. So like you have to be there for 4 years or 8 years or something. And you are, and you know, and a lot of times you don't even have like any common with you. Like absolutely, like no common thing in you, and like just bruh, whatever. So like after you're no longer forced together, like you just don't really keep contact with them. I mean, like I personally, I have my friends. I have my friends for many years. Actually, we're gonna be, oh my gosh, we're gonna be very good friends for nearly 10 years now. Oh my god, nearly 10 years. Do you know how long that is? When you're having like a really great friends that you can call them anytime, go out with them, to hang out, something anytime. Go with any kind of problem to them. Do you know how rare that is? We're gonna be friends for like 10 years now. So like, yeah, I have my actual friends who, like, you know, we choose each other by passion and hobbies and some stuff, and because they, you know, there were many commons in us. But that's very different. Like no school friendship of mine lasted longer than school time. Yeah, young people's co-workers. The That's I mean, yeah, basically your students are like, yeah, the students, the classmates are basically the young people version of co-workers. Yeah, everyone has different work shift as well, so it's not easy to schedule. I mean, that's very true, but like what I meant is basically like, you know, people from school. A common what is that? Circumstance, but not commonality otherwise. Oh, I see. My cousin married my classmates, and neither of them invited me to their wedding. Wow, that's so messed up. That's so messed up. What the? I had a small group of close friends where we had parties, barbecues, each other's house, so friendship lasted past school. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, that's a very great stuff. Mark Chuck, wait. No, Bill, right? No, what? my university friendship stuck around for a few years afterwards. Ah, I see. Yeah, that's good too. But yeah, but in my opinion, I mean, not in my opinion, in my experience, like your actual good friends are gonna be the people who have the same hobbies or passions as you, and basically you choose each other. Yeah, that's the main thing. You choose each other. And the other ones are maybe like, you know, college or university friendships, because like, you know, you're adult. You are all adult at that age, and like, you know, those stuffs are usually last longer, in my opinion. Hello everyone who just joined. I met a person who I was his passed away friend's doppelganger. Apparently I looked exactly the same as his like past friend. He got all chalked up that I didn't know him. Oh yeah, I guess that must have been super awkward situation. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of the thing that you usually only seen in movies. Hello Namie. opinion on macaroni and cheese? I don't really eat that. Yeah, I don't really eat that stuff. When I was a kid, I ate a lot of that, and I put ketchup on the top of it, and I loved it. But as an adult, I don't eat food like that. Actually, I only hang out with my old friends these days. I make friends very easily, and I used to have a lot of friends, but I just couldn't keep up with everything anymore. So instead, looking for new friends, I rather spend more quality time with the old ones. That's the absolute good. That's the good a good thing to do. Yeah. Thank you so much for that so gifted so big, Manny. Thank you. Mac and cheese, Will. The mac and cheese, no. No, I don't really eat mac and cheese. I know that's a very common thing, in America. But I only ate my very first mac and cheese when I was an adult. To be fair, which is kind of weird. If I wanna be honest, yeah, right. That's kind of weird. Have your first mac and cheese as an adult. I don't know. That stuff is not really common here. Yeah, it's not really common here at all. Drama which young adult have is like watching soap opera. No, that's an old lady thing. Do you know who watches a lot of soap operas? My grannies. They always watch them, by the way. They literally always watch those, like when I was very, very little. And yeah. Also, Chad, I forgot to ask, is the sound okay? We have wait, I'm gonna stop. We have train sound in the background. Like unironically. Is the sound okay? Do you want more train sound by any chance? You can have more. Like more. Even more. Really? Yeah. Maybe you don't hear it because of the music. Oh, I hear it. I really like it, to be honest. I can't hear it. But wait, what do you mean you cannot hear it? For real? Do you want more? Should I add more train sound? This fine train is okay. I have headphones. I've been on a lot of trains recently. Yeah, but this is the comfy train, guys. Okay, this is the comfy train. Your model and voice are perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so like yeah, my grannies, both of them are watched a gigantic amount of soap opera. I remember when they watched some stuff called Sulaiman. That's a Turkish thing. But they saw some other things. That's the only one that I remember. His deaf don't mind him. Alright. Okay, I don't really need train sound. You don't want the train sound? I love it, man. I love it. I've never had mac and cheese to this day. You should try it at least once. Yeah, you should try it at least once, so you will know like what type of food you're missing out. Maybe you won't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I think mac and cheese not really a big deal. And it's very, very unhealthy. But you should try it at least one time, so you will know like what exactly you are missing out. Hello Zoki, welcome here. Oh no, the Turkish soap operas. Yeah, those are sometimes are there. Is it possible to have subtitles? I can't find it. I'm sorry, I don't know if this is possible to have subtitles on Twitch. Maybe with an extension. Maybe with an extension you can have like a Chrome extension or with something. But I don't know. I have no idea. I've never really used subtitles for anything on Twitch. My train sound is me listening to music because they are always loud in the UK. I mean, yeah, but it's kind of different. It's kind of different when you are like just watching an ASMR or watching a stream or something. Yeah, that's a different thing. But I'll be honest here, chat. I am almost at my 40s, had a daughter, but still being a traveler. What's wrong with being like, you know, what's wrong being like, what's wrong with traveling? There's nothing wrong with that stuff. Yeah. Oh, there is a Twitch extension that the stream can add. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to do that. I've never checked this thing out, cause like, you know, we're streaming on English, and it's listened by people who speaks English, so I've never really checked those things out. Sorry. But what is that shitty you do? Younger generation, they are trying to invent the wheel again. What does this mean? They're trying to invent the wheel again. Like they are trying to doing new things? Big things? Or something? What does this mean? There are some Japanese VTubers who could really benefit from auto translate. I mean yeah, that's definitely true. But we don't speak Japanese. Yeah, but we don't really speak Japanese here, so I don't think that's needed. I mean that's because I've never looked for something like that. Yes, oh okay, that's what it means. Traveling is great if you can do it. Do it. Inventing something that's already there. Oh, okay, invent something that's already there. Oh, okay, got it. Yapping Nature! Oh my gosh, Yapping Nature. I have never heard this. Yapping Nature. Which has a help article for closed caption if you look at it after. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm gonna look for that. I use a plugin to watch Japanese streams. Me starting to spam Hungarian chat messages. That would be not great. Yeah, that would be... Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. That's against the rules. Basically things we did before. Oh, okay, invent again. Okay, got it. I see. I mean, yeah, maybe sometimes people does that, like trying to do something new, but it's already exists, just to, you know, feel themselves very important or something. But you know, oh my gosh. Okay, chat. Today I woke up and then I grabbed my phone and then I checked my emails and stuff and then I checked YouTube. And do you know what I've seen YouTube? I have to share this. I was like today when I woke up, I have to share this with you because you have to hear this. So I opened YouTube. The first video that I've seen was some teachers talking about that kiddos in America unironically cannot read and write, like no joke. And I was watching and there was this, not really interviews, but like you know, like they are testing them. And there were the kids who were like at least 14 or 15 years old, and that they were not able to read. They read like a level, like, you know, you were expecting that from like from a 6 years old. And I was watching that and I was like, bro, what? How is this even possible? And then I started checking the comment section. Do you know what I've seen? I have to know this, if this is actually, like, if this is a thing in other countries too. Okay, if this is a thing in other countries too, or this is a specifically USA American thing, because I have never heard about this in my entire life. So apparently, according to the comment section, in America there is some stuff that's called no kids will be left behind. This thing means that you can go to the next grade without hitting a pass. So like there is no passing requirements. So like even if like I don't know you're F in math or some stuff, you can go to the next grade. Like what? Like even if you like you don't I don't know how old you are when you are you are learning to read, but I don't know, let's be like 7. Okay, let's be like 7. You're 7 years old and you can't read. It's like I don't know, you didn't learn the letters or something. And because of that, when you have the tests or exams or whatever and you got F, that's the fail. Okay, that's the fail. Then in Europe, in some countries, that's a 1 or a 5 depending on what is your lowest grade. And you can still pass. You can still pass to like from 1st grade to 2nd grade without hitting at least, I don't know what is that C? Maybe C is D or D? C, which one is the passing grade in America? But the thing is, even without like having enough, you can still go to the next grade. When I heard this, I was like, what? How is this even possible? I have never heard this. Never. Literally never heard this. This is a thing. Is this actually a thing? That's America, yeah. This is no joke. This is a thing that there are no grade passing requirements. But how is this even happened? The letter grades depends on the school. They're A, B, C, and F. Oh, A, B, C, and F. My doctor is still using herbs and sacrifices. Seems like humans will be not so clever in the future. Luckily, there is AI. Listen, that doesn't matter. Like, let's keep AI out of this completely. Let's keep that out of this stuff. Yeah, I heard about it. I have never ever heard. And when I remember, I just watched this stuff at the morning. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a thing. Wow. And but I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna be completely honest now. If you can go to the next grade without passing your subject, why do they even have exams? I'm being real. Why do the kids in America even have tests and exams if the grade that you get basically doesn't matter, because you are gonna pass anyways, and it doesn't matter like how bad or good you are. Then why do you even have those? Why do we even have grades in the first place? Like what? At this point, why do the kids even write the exam? What is happening if you don't write it, by the way? Like what's happening if, like, okay, let's say I'm American. I go to the school, and what if I say like, Mom, I don't want to do the chemistry exam. Can I not? What is gonna happen if I'm not going? If I will just if I will just not go, then what will happen? Can I still pass? I'm guessing this has to do with the funding. No Child Left Behind Act was... Oh, okay, so this thing happened in 2002. Okay, that's actually a newer thing. Oh, I mean relatively. It's like a little bit more than 20 years old. 24 years old. You can legit not do anything and still get in high school diploma. Wow. But then, how do you go to the? How do we go? Wait, I have questions. Okay, I have questions now. How do you go to the university then? Okay, so like if your grades basically doesn't matter because you can still pass and have your high school diploma, how can you go to the university? How does that works? So like in my country, it's we have final exams too, and the amount of points that are like, you know, that going to let you go to university, it's a very competitive thing, are counted by the grades that you got during the 4 years in high school and the average count of your final exams. So like that's how we go to university, and then according to that, it's a competitive stuff. You go if your points are high enough. How you go? Grade point average. Oh, then it still matters, at least a little bit, at least for university. Scholarship. What exactly is scholarship? How does that work? How can I mean I know. No, I know, I don't get it, but I don't know. Does scholarship means that you are a good student, and because of you have good grades, then you got money. That's what scholarship is, right? How can you go to the university with that? There are tests you can take to college look at, but you also apply to colleges too. Oh, okay. Gravity working in reverse? No, it doesn't working in reverse. You're being favored. What is that? Being favored if you're terrible, falling upward is a thing. Yeah, but now the questions is like how you go to the university. Like I mean outside of so like everyone is going there. Everyone is going there by your high school grades. That's the thing. There are several non-profit orgs that will fund people of certain ethnicities to go to a college or a university. But guys, no, I'm not talking now. Like I'm not asking how you go. Like I don't know, cutting corners, or like you know getting some advantages or something. You can have more points here by being pregnant too. Okay, so like that's a thing that exists everywhere. You can unironically have, I don't know, maybe 20 plus points or something if you're pregnant. So okay, that stuff exists everywhere. But yeah, like college is really expensive in the USA, like scam expensive. Colleges here is a scam. Anyways, you won't be able to get a job after. You will have a lot of that. Oh, that sounds actually very bad. I mean, like I'm gonna be honest, I kind of feel like, you know, like university diplomas are worth less and less in generally. Because of like, you know, there are more and more people are having diplomas, so like it's like, you know, the like because of the numbers, it's like becoming less valuable, and especially like, you know, after the AI, it's probably like it's worth even less. But only if you have a diploma after a certain year, right? So like I've watched a really terrible meme about this, guys. It was like Gen Z or some stuff, like, you know, not Gen Z, but like young people or entering the job market. It was a meme video, and like there was one guy. There was one guy who was in a suit, and they and they had a very great diploma with very good grades and very good whatever other stuff. So like all of the everything, and the type of diploma that was more valuable than the other. And that was the other person who just, you know, just passed. Who just barely passed to get the diploma, and it was not as valuable and anything. And then there was the person who is like, you know, the HR person who is like looking for like yeah, which one? And it was very funny that they just like he just looked at both of them and started speaking to the person who just barely passed with the diploma, and like, I'm so sorry, but I feel the decision is obvious, and then the guy just brought up a card and like said that. But my diploma was finished in 2019. and then the HR guy was like, I'm so sorry, son. I haven't realized. That's immediately different. And then the guy with the diploma was like, wait, what is happening? Yeah. It's immediately. And like, what are you talking about? You have to get me. Look at my portfolio. Look at my diploma. Look at my grades. And then look at how bad he is. And like the HR person was something like, yeah, but I can be short, but at least he can write a sentence. Like he can write a page without AI. So yeah, it's gonna be like that. And the video is ended like the guy who got their diploma after 2022 like asked that, Grok, is that true? It was oh my gosh, it was such a funny video, man. But I'm gonna be honest, if I would be an HR person who are like, you know, checking out diplomas right now, I would probably very selective with people who has their diplomas like after a certain year too. Yeah, cause like I know this is not a nice thing, but like how do you know that they didn't cheat? Yeah, like how do you know that they didn't cheat their entire way? Like, you know, like for example, like with AI. How do you know that? How do you know that they, for example, like they wrote a single anything that was needed, and like, you know, yeah, it's like when I finished my stuff. My last subject was on my stuff in 2013, but AI wasn't really a thing at that time. Like, yeah, everyone wrote their own thesis and everything by themselves. I think maybe the Hungarian AI was kind of bad at that time. But there was one stuff that I remembered. Like at the very last semester, I had a classmate who cheated. Yeah, I actually had a classmate who cheated with AI. I remember because he told us that he did the entire thing with AI, and we were watching him like, are you out of your mind? Why did you do that? Like literally they are not firing. How is that? Firing for school, kicking out. They are kicking out people completely from school who are like, you know, getting who was getting caught on by using AI. But he was lucky. The old lady who was the teacher just absolutely didn't care at all. I mean, not that didn't care. She didn't notice it. Yeah, she didn't notice it. But yeah, in 2023, when the AI stuff just started, it was brutal here. If someone got caught by using AI for anything, they didn't simply just got like, you know, just got fired from the school or kicked out. They needed to go in front of the court because they got sued by the university for very unethical type of cheating or some stuff. Yeah. That was a very serious thing. But altogether, so the thing is, like, in university in my country, plagiarism is a very serious issue. So like here, if someone getting caught by cheating their thesis or using someone else's work, not crediting them or something, that's you're gonna get both kicked out forever. You cannot go back to the university ever. You lost your chance to get a diploma for life, and also going to go to the court. Yeah. So don't do that. Okay, don't do this in Hungary. If you happen to come here to like to like study here, don't do that. Okay, don't use AI. Do not use AI and do not cheat your thesis. Don't try to. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's really not worth it. Hello Namie, are you on a real train or this is your Twitch stream background? This is a scene. This is a scene that I just made for today. Yeah, I mean virtual if you are on a train, of course. Yeah. I had to for a real mute Grok before Twitter. Grok is muted for me as well. Yeah, I have that stuff muted too because it was so annoying. So I just straight up muted Grok as well. Take it to the court. Yes. You cannot plagiarize here when it comes to diplomas. You can't. It's a very huge no. In China, there is an instance where you get caught of cheating, you are going to prison for 7 years. Jesus, that's brutal. Oh my gosh, that's actually brutal. Like damn. That's some actual hardcore thing. Oh my god. Actual prison time for that. Okay, it is not that. Okay, let me say that it is absolutely not that serious here at all. Okay, not at all, not even close. But plagiarism is definitely a no. Also, guys, we are gonna have an ad break on Twitch, pretty soon, in like seconds. They don't play around. Yeah, they don't. That's right. Yeah, they don't. So like, yeah, that's brutal. Also, hello for everyone who just arrived. So calming to hear your voice again. Thank you very much. Oh no, I just got here. Welcome here. I remember back in school we were told to not copy paste stuff from Wikipedia, but 80% did. Like, I think when I was in elementary school and maybe high school too. When we needed to do it was super rare. But when we got the project stuff, we probably used Wikipedia too because like no one really cared. The only exception, the only like big exception was like in the university, because like when you have a project work or something in university, that's always a scientific something, and you can only work from scientific resources, and if it's not the scientific resources, you cannot. Okay, you cannot. You just can't work from that. You cannot use that. So everyone needed to like learn like immediately, like, okay, you're never ever gonna use Wikipedia again, because that's you cannot use that thing. Also, I would like to ask everyone that please do not bring up adult topics. Okay, please do not bring up adult topics like the one that starts with the letter of P. Okay, thank you very much. We don't like, yeah, don't even mention words like that, even if it's like you're trying to censor it with numbers, but just don't. Pool noodles. Yeah, pool noodles, exactly. I've never heard the word of plagiarism in college. It's probably everywhere. I heard it so many times. So many times. They constantly told us every single time when we needed to write something for any kind of subject. Yeah, this was actually one of the very first, like one of the very first thing that they introduced us to. Yeah, to like avoid plagiarism. Pizza and pasta. Pizza and pasta. Pool noodles are forbidden. Yeah, it seems like from now on. Big brain move was followed to the sources cited on Wikipedia. I mean that's kind of can be, but you cannot be sure that it is surely going to be. Like you cannot know that if that's like, you know, surely is going to be a scientific resources. So I remember we had a way that I think it's called Google Scholar. Yeah. I think Google Scholar is a pretty good source. So like if you're using Google Scholar, then you're fine. You're safe. Google Scholar is only showing you the scientific links and the scientific resources. Yeah, that's the working stuff. Wikipedia's sons are now. I don't know. I'm not like, how is Wikipedia? Something is censored or not. Founder of Wikipedia got perma-banned from Wiki. How can you get perma-banned from your own site? Excuse me? How is that even possible? How can you even ban from your own thing that was created by you? That's kinda questionable. Yeah, the thing is, I was taught by my good teacher was look up to multiple sources and compare them info before making conclusion. Do you know what is the stuff where you can have very, very great resources? If you look into previous theses. If you look into previous theses in the subject or in the topic that you're looking for, and you're going to look the sources that they were worked from. Yep. And you might gonna find easily something that sometimes like Google just forgot to, you know, like drop out. Like, you know, like it would just not show you or something. You can just find something else. Yeah, or like scientific articles can help a lot of times, because like they also working from other resources, like other scientific resources, and those are like nearly 99% of like, you know, gonna be legit. Are you on a German train? My convalescence, this is literally the bottom of the barrel. You're probably better off just walking. No, it's okay, guys. This is a comfy train. Okay. This is a comfy train. It's okay. It's fine. See, we are going. We are traveling. Seemingly uninterrupted. It's fine. Because he is not the only founder, he only got banned from editing the Wikipedia because he wanted to include alternative fact. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Yeah. Interesting. I've never really heard about this. I've never really heard about this. Just like, you know, this would have been a thing. It's kind of sad. A tiny bit. Yeah, kind of a little bit sad. But you know, there are those sites. Yeah, there are those sites. Those fan Wikipedia stuffs. Those are the things that are made by other people. Yeah, for example, like there are the VTuber one too. Yeah, like and there are so many VTubers on the Wikipedia. Oh my gosh, guys, I've never really thought about this before. I am probably going to have this thing in amongst my goal when I'm gonna debut my big model. I really want to be on the VTuber Wikipedia. Yeah, I really would like to be on the VTuber Wikipedia. Yeah, but I am not on there. But I want to be there The Wikifeed. No, not Wikifeed. It's the VTuber Wikipedia. Yeah, it's so cool. There are so many people. I wanna be there too. I really want to be there. But I'm not there. I'm like someone the person who is I know that the person who owns the Holodex site, that's basically like the Wikipedia, but for only VTuber things. Yeah, I remember they added me. Yeah, they created a page about my stuffs. Yeah, but I wanna be on Wikipedia because that's so cool. I would like to be there. There's a Wikipedia for VTubers. No, it is just Wikipedia. And it has a VTuber section. Listen, like Wikipedia has basically any kind of section. So yeah, basically it has any kind of or maybe it's not Wikipedia, it's called Wiki. But yeah, but also like yeah, like any fandoms, any stuff that has a Wikipedia page basically, and like all of the VTubers in the existence are out there. Yeah. Make your own. I don't. Yeah, okay, that's the thing. Virtual YouTuber. I think that's the wiki. Yeah, I think that's the wiki. The virtual YouTuber. Wait. VTuber wiki. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're so right. This is it. The virtual YouTuber wiki. The virtual YouTuber fandom. That's the thing. You are so right. That's the thing. That's the VTuber Wikipedia. I wanna be there. Yeah, that's okay. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I really would like to be there. After I'm gonna have my big model. Yeah. There is a similar site. Yeah. That's the stuff. I don't know. For some reasons, I thought that was part of Wikipedia because it looks the same. So like yeah, but like every single fandom does have its this thing. This site, and like all of the VTubers are up there. Most of the pages are actually created by the VTubers themselves. Yeah, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that. But I would like to be there one day. Yeah. How come? What do you mean? How come? It's just a thing, okay? It's just a thing, just the stuff. But yeah, that would be so cool because it's just so cool. Even Plum is even mentioned in it for model. No. I'm nowhere on that site. I'm just my Twitter and socials are mentioned on that side because I am the modeler for many big VTubers, chibi models. So like yeah, I think I'm on the wiki page for Bao, Lily, Iron Mouse. Never mind. I'm not sure about Iron Mouse because Iron Mouse has so many VTube. She has so many mamas and papas. I think no. I think no. That's just there is not enough ink for everyone. There is not enough ink for everyone. But I definitely know I'm there for several people like that stuff. But I would like to have like an actual one. 'Cause that's so cool. Yeah, that's so cool. She has more than 100 models. Like, oh my gosh. Mousy actually do have more than 100 models, like no joke. 100? I had no idea she actually like was over. I thought she had like, I don't know, 30 probably. Yeah, like 30 or something. Namie, did you ever do work for Hanya the Genius? Yeah, I did. I did my part, but I am not doing the rigging for her model. So So I don't know when her, when that model is going to get done. Yeah, but yeah, we work together this year actually. More than 100, that's insane. That's brutal. That's very, very cool. 100 model. Yeah. I know. Iron Mouse has her own site, the mouse index for the models. Yeah, that's a very cool thing. It's very nice for. It's very nice for her that she's crediting everyone, and all of the artists are mentioned there, and every model and every person who worked anything for her is they can just found that. That's a very good gesture in my opinion. It's a very nice thing to do. They made a library online. Yeah. Yeah, actually I've seen that. I think Zentraya must be up there with the amount of different models. No, Zentraya surely doesn't have 100 models. I don't think there is a single VTuber guys who has 100 models in the first place. No, it's really not likely. No. No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Where is my stuffs? Oh, it's here. It's just trolling a tiny bit. How many MBs is one model? Oh, megabytes! That's a good question. I don't know. I know the project files are little the project files, like the ones that I am working in, those are literally several gigabytes. Yeah, those are several gigabytes. Even sometimes the PSDs are also several gigabytes. Actual ended model files, I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Maybe I don't think that's a lot. It's surely much less. It's surely much less than the project files. I don't think it is a single gigabyte in the first place, but several hundred for sure. Okay, one thing for sure. If I zip them, if I zip them into a file, it is more than 500. The zipped version. Oh my gosh, maybe you know what? Give me a second. I am going to open. I'm gonna give you a second. I am going to open now. My stuffs, and I'm gonna check these out. There's a chance maybe it's actually over. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna check out one of my chibis. Okay, one of my chibis. Where are the live 2D models? Okay, let's see. Which one is my chibi? Is this my... Okay, this is my chibi, I think. No, it's not that. This is my chibi. Okay, let me see this. How big this is. Huh? No, there's no way. There's no way. Okay, according to this, it's only 27 megabytes. Okay, let me see Lily's one. Okay, let me see Lily's one with a bunch of toggles and everything. It's 150. Guys, it's not a lot. Yeah, this is not a lot. Yeah, the exported files are no. That's not a lot. It's a completely okay amount. Yeah, it's completely fine. I thought it's gonna be a lot. I thought it's gonna be gigantic amount. Yeah, the project files are the ones that are literal gigabytes. Yeah, the ones that the riggers are working from. But it seems but the ones that are The clients get those are not big. I guess the raw the raw files are big ones, but the ones that they are getting are not. If your channel grew big enough that you could make a comfortable living from it, would you rather make streaming as your main job? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I would if I could choose between streaming or between being an artist, I would choose streaming. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think anyone would choose streaming as their main job if they could. Like yeah, like literally anyone. You're just guys. You're yapping to people. You are playing games that you want to. You're just yeah. You're just doing that. It's and like, you know, there are barely any responsibilities compared to when you're a freelancer artist. Like you know, like deadlines, what if someone gonna cancel, problematic clients, whatever other stuff. So like all of this type of things, or like what if you just you know gonna get sick? What if you break your arm or something, get into the hospital, and because of that you won't be able to work for like 2 weeks? So like these kind of things are not really exist if you're a streamer. If you're streaming, you can have an artist as a side gig. That's right. Exactly, that's what I'm doing. My main job is I am a freelancer artist. I'm a model maker. And my side gig is streaming. Exactly the opposite actually. So like yeah, streaming is not my main thing. I would prefer to be David Attenborough as assistant. I see. I mean that's actually fine. I mean, like probably not everyone wants to be a streamer, but yeah. But like you know, it kind of depends on like several things. Like you said that if you could make a comfortable living from it, would you be like your main job? Okay, the better question is, to be fair, if I would make more than my art, then would I be a streamer? Then my answer would be yes. But if I would like, you know, get something like you can live from it, but it would be less, then my answer would be no. I would not switch it. I would not switch it because so like streaming is actually an even more unreliable job than art. Art is already a very unreliable job in the first place, especially when you were a freelancer. But streaming is even more. You can just never know that, like, you know, maybe the next month you're gonna lose just suddenly because of some Twitch change or something, like unironically, like half of your viewer base. Like half of the people who are watching you, or just, I don't know, suddenly like you just had a big boom. You just blew up or something, and you did very great for like half year, and you went for full time because of that. And then after half year, you're basically just, people just fell out of your content like completely, and then you are there like, bro, what am I gonna do now? So like yeah, streaming is even more unreliable in my opinion. If you consider the possibility of breaking your arm, that is when you try to practice training your other arm. Okay, training your other arm. I mean, that could be, but I don't think I could. I personally, I could not draw with my other arm, sadly. I think you're doing great, Namie. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hello for everyone who just joined. Hello. So like yeah. Streaming is not for everyone, but streaming is a type of job that, in my opinion, a lot of people would switch their jobs their 9 to 5 or their hard jobs to streaming for sure. Cause like, you know, it's just it's easier and gives like probably kind of depends on the job, but in my opinion, like streaming is in general, it gives more joy than like, you know, most of the normal 9 to 5. Cause like, you know, in most of cases you're doing your 9 to 5 because you have to work. Okay, there are bills that you have to pay, but in my opinion, no one does streaming just for okay because I have to pay my bills. Like, who does that? But like, you know, but you're genuinely enjoying that, so that's already a plus that you normally or like usually you don't have just by, you know, like working in an office or something. Like, you know, like job satisfaction. We start at 7 o'clock. I mean, not everyone. Yeah. Not everyone started there. Oh! Thank you very much for the 10 gifted! Tony! Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. I forgot what was the question before. Yeah, not everyone starts at 7 o'clock. In most places, you start at 8 o'clock. Yeah, most places start at 8 o'clock. I think in America, you start at 9 o'clock. But yeah, when I was there was a time when I worked in a hotel. Yeah, when I worked in a hotel, I was the restaurant waitress and some other stuff too. That was my student job for several summers. Our shift started at 6 o'clock. Can you just imagine? We had to wake up at like, oh my gosh, when we woke up at like 4:30. Yeah, we woke up at 4:30. We had 30 minutes to, like, you know, get ready, do your makeup, do your hair, your whatever. Cause like, you know, if you work in a good hotel, you have to look good. Okay, you have to look good, and then you got your uniform or that stuff that you know that you need to have, and then you had an hour to go to work, and then we went, and then the shift started at 6 o'clock. I've only ever woke up that early to get a flight. No, I was like at summertime I did that, but I'm gonna be honest, I preferred the 6 o'clock stuff 100 times more than like starting at 8 o'clock. And if I could choose, I would unironically choose that if I would have a 9 to 5, because the earlier you start, the earlier you can go home, and you still have a lot of times left, you know, to do your stuff, to talk to people, you to go hang out with your friends or something. Yeah, so you're just gonna have a lot more times. I also like sometimes okay, it was another summer job. It was the worst one that I've ever had, by the way. When I worked in the fashion shop, it's not an actual fashion shop, you know, the fast fashion shop. It was the worst place where I ever worked. It's basically like a factory job, what you're doing. We had several shifts. It was only 4 hours long, 6 or 4. I always try to go to the 4 hours ones because it was just unbearable. It was terrible. Oh my gosh, the 6 hours ones was like literally unbearable because we had no break. We have zero break, absolutely no break at all. So like I usually aim for the 4 ones, and the 4 ones nearly always started at 6 a.m. But do you know what does that mean if you start at 6 a.m.? At 10 a.m. you can go home. It's literally morning. It's literally morning, and you're done, and you can go home. Yeah, and you can go home. You can do whatever you want. I worked 3 shift. That was really bad. 1 week you would finish at 6 a.m. and the next week you would start at 6 a.m. I've never worked several shifts, so I have no experience, but I can imagine that's probably pretty bad. Yeah, probably very very hard. Well, in North Bohemia and the whole Czech Republic in general, we start at 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. in most cases. Wow. Wow, that's very early. No, here in Hungary, people start at 8 a.m. One time I used to work at a factory and had to have to take a 5 a.m. bus for my place to get to 6 p.m. And get home at 6 p.m. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's definitely that's a rough stuff. Definitely not easy. Yeah, but these things, guys, these are just hard stuff sometimes. Just not the easy ones. I've never really understood that. Like, you know, I know there are many people who unironically want to start their shifts at like 10 a.m. Like, I've never understood that, because like, dude, if you start at 10 a.m., then you're literally gonna go at evening. Yeah, that's unironical. That's gonna go the evening. You're gonna finish at 6. So, not even 6, because they don't count the lunch break. You're gonna end at like 6:30. Oh my gosh, you're gonna finish at 6:30 p.m. That's way too late. No, I would never do that. My parents are very similar too. They a lot of times just go to work at 6 a.m. just gigantic amount of times, just so they can come home an hour earlier. But you can sleep in for a long time. No, it's not worth it. Not worth it. No, you can sleep at the weekends. I don't know, I just genuinely feel like, you know, the later you start, the more time you lose from your day. Because like, you know, you sleep at the morning. So, you know, that's I'm not saying that wasted time, but you are not really doing any productive nor anything that you actually enjoy. So like, you cannot spend that time to your hobbies. You cannot spend that time to like watching movies or whatever you want to do. So you just sleep and then get up late and then go to work, and then you're just gonna finish at super late at 6:30 p.m. and then you still have to go home, and maybe you have to travel like an hour, which means that you're gonna get home like 7:30 p.m. It's 7:30 p.m. and you only just gonna start doing your food for the next day, or like your dinner or something. It's just too much, in my opinion. It's just absolutely too much. And it's basically evening. It's basically an early night, and you weren't in the shop. You weren't even, I don't know, like had a phone call that day. You weren't even like, you know, like I don't know, did your hobby or something that you like. So like, yeah, I think it's not good. The thing is that you can sleep long, and it fits if you have a broken sleep schedule as in from midnight to 8 a.m. I see. I mean, yeah, that's also true. That's that could have been a thing as well, for sure. Yeah. For sure, but I personally, I would choose the earlier, so I can go home earlier. Guys, sometimes I'm thinking Okay, I know it's brutal. Yeah, it's just brutal. But sometimes I do think, and sometimes I'm writing. I'm not exactly a journal, but I have a little this book-like stuff where I am writing stuff like. Okay, maybe it sounds very lame. Okay, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Okay, don't laugh. But sometimes I'm writing in those journal-like stuff like what I am grateful for this week or this month. And like if some good stuff happened or some these things, and I feel it's like genuinely like helps you see through a certain perspective. Even if you have like very negative thoughts at that period of time, but like like see stuff like, okay, this good thing happened too, and this other good thing happened too, and that stuff too, and it's and this is also like blah 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 this and blah blah that, and yeah, and that's all that's all very good stuff. And I think like unironically, like one of the things that I write down the most commonly is like, I can go to sleep when I want it, I can wake up when I want. like unironically, this is the most common thing. Like, yeah. I can sleep to this time and just wake up. By the way, it's a kind of funny thing. It's a kind of funny thing, even though I could just wake up without because if you're a freelancer, you decide when you're gonna work or not. So even though I could just wake up without an alarm clock, I still wake up to an alarm clock every single day, except when I woke up before that. But like, yeah, always, cause like there is a time that I just really don't want to lay in bed longer, and that just reminds me like, okay, you have to leave the bed. You must leave the bed, because if I won't do that, then I'm gonna be such a lazy potato, and then I won't be tired at all at night. Yeah, and then I'm just not gonna be tired at all at night, and yeah. Do you know what does that? Do you know what does that stuff is just doing? Then my sleeping schedule is just going to be messed up completely. So yeah, because of that, there is an alarm clock for every single day. Yeah. Where is she taking us? We are going to the Netherlands. Yeah. We are going to the Netherlands. That's right. It's the train journey. This is a really cool thing, right? When do you usually wake up? 8 a.m. Yeah, I wake up at 8 a.m. But if I have a normal sleeping schedule, I actually wake up before that by myself. Yeah, even before that. I'm trying to get up like at the normal time, because like even though it's a very great thing, like well, you can sleep whatever you want, the normies are absolutely right about you have to get up at actually the morning, or your entire day is just gonna be messed up and destroyed and ruined. Like for the people who are like working actual 9 to 5, they can do that they can be in bed at the weekends if they want to, but I am not among those people. I'm not having a 9 to 5, so I can't. I have to wake up, or things are just gonna get messed up. That is very responsible. It's just trying to avoid problems. Yeah, I would say this is just trying to avoid future problems, like completely. The normie wisdom, yeah, the normie wisdom. Yeah, the normie wisdom. That's an important thing. Who do you consider normies, by the way? This is also actually a very interesting topic. Who do you consider normies? Who do you think who are like actually normies outside of your parents? Because most of the parents are normies. Yeah, my parents is a normie. My sister is also a normie, but my brother is not. My brother is a gamer. I am also not a normie. I'm a gamer too. And I'm streaming. I'm a VTuber! Guys, I'm never gonna be a normie. I'm never ever gonna be a normie by being a VTuber. Oh my gosh. I just realized this. I can't be a normie. And how are things going with your work right now? Are you getting a lot of requests? I'm doing my things. I'm very slow, sadly. Yeah, I'm very very slow. But I'm doing my work. I did a good amount of work today, yesterday as well. I will really have to start to work with another new client in the near future, because I promised. So it's gonna be kinda rough, because I'm gonna work with multiple people at the same time again until like the end of September. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. This is gonna be a hard time. But outside of that, yeah, it's honestly it's all good. It's all good. I already know who is like going to be my October client now. And like I don't know what is gonna happen after that, because like, you know, there are many people who are gonna get on my wait list. But I'm trying to not get this many people there at the same time, because like, you know, I'm having a lot of returning clients too. And like, and somehow I have to somehow I have to make space for them. So yeah. Among the other things, yes. I consider myself half a normie at least. Who consumes popular mainstream media only. That's a normie, you think? I mean that's actually kinda true, but yeah, my sister is a normie. My mom and daddy are also normies. But my brother is a gamer, so I think he's not. Yeah, gamers are not really normie. Yeah, sometimes who is gaming the entire day, that's not a normie for sure. Yeah, there's no way. She will end up working at night again. Oh, that's always happening. That's the working at night is happening regardless how many clients I have. That's guys, that's not gonna go away. This is a very sad thing, that I am just generally much more productive and better at work and studying also when it's dark outside. I don't know why. I don't know. I can work better and do stuff better. You can be a gamer and a normie, but I watch anime. I think people who are like watching anime and like yeah, they cannot be normies. The same for me. Oh, but it always has been the same for me. I can just study much better at night and evening. Actually, anything that is like after 4 p.m. immediately better, but the real good stuff starting after 6 p.m. That's when my brain can functioning the best. The only normie member of my family is my parents. My brother is a nerd and a gamer, and he kinda know a kinda normie VTuber community. I see. Me too. We are introverts. Yeah, but being an introvert, you can still be a normie. The two things can work together. My grandpa are hardcore normies, but my parents not. My dad owned an Atari. What is an Atari? I don't know what's that. For me, what I consider a normie gamer, those who only knows popular or viral video games. Oh, I see. Namie, if your brother spend most of his days gaming, let him know that at least help wash the dishes. It has its weight. I mean, I'm not saying anything. Because I feel it's not my business how he lives his own lifestyle. Yeah, how he does his own things. Yeah, they're gonna deal with those things with each other. Not my stuff. Not my problem. I don't really want to be part of, like, you know, family dramas and these kind of things. Yeah, like, nah. Normies are not playful. What? Why not? Normies don't understand the value in cuteness. They just see this as childish, not wholesome. I am not sure. No, I'm not sure. I think normies can also see the value in cuteness, right? I think they also can see the value in cuteness for sure. Like in animals, like in a cute dog, or in a cute animal, like a cat, or in a baby. Yeah, like a baby. They can see that too, or like a baby clothes, or maybe, like, I don't know. So like they surely can. Okay, they surely can. Atari is Atari 2600 is a gaming console from the 80s. Oh, that's a gaming console. Rare in the Eastern Bloc. Oh, I've never heard about this thing. Yeah, like literally never ever. Completely new information. Are you still playing but games are for kids? No. Guys, these are people are not saying this type of things anymore. I swear to you. I think people are just not saying that. I have so many family members or their spouses, or you know, that are gaming. Yeah, like so many of them. I know so many people. I have so many friends who are gaming. So many of them. Like and they are absolutely not like that. That okay, that's a childish stuff. The only one stuff that, you know, someone would like, you know, actually ask it, like your parents, like, why are you spend your entire whole day with gaming? Which is, I'm gonna be honest, this is a kind of fair question. Like yeah, in my opinion, that's okay. That's a fair question. Like if, like, you know, if like you're spending your entire stuff, your entire day, your entire time, and just absolutely not doing anything productive or helpful, yeah, then this is a great question. Except if you live by yourself, then it is not that is not an acceptable question. Like if you're a working adult who is, you know, paying their own bills, doing their own life, I think this is not a fair question, because anyone can do whatever with their own time what they want. But if, like, you know, but if you're living at home and your parents are basically the earners, even though you're an adult and you're gaming the entire day, I think this is an absolutely fair question. Like son, do something. Yeah, that's a fair thing to say. Yeah. Your model is adorable. Thank you very much. Thank you. But you know, the real typical question, the real typical stuff that usually parents say, or not the oh my gosh, yes, there is, I can see it. Can you pause it? Can you pause the game? But mom, it's online. I don't care. You are gonna come to eat dinner. Now. And then you're having a League of Legends or a Valorant match or something. And you have to leave, and then you're gonna get a ban. Or like, you know, or like a timeout for a very long time. Or like weeks or something. Because like you left. And you lost, and you're gonna lose your rank. The PTSD? It is. That's my PTSD too. Oh my god. Exactly. Mine too. Mine too. I was playing League of Legends and I don't care. Now we're cleaning. You have to come to go clean too. I cannot. I can't. It's online. No, I don't care. You still have to come. Yeah, that's that most typical thing. What is a normie? That's what we are talking about in the last, I think, like at least 15 minutes. When I was working at an office, everyone was gaming, but no one was really a gamer. How does that work? Everyone was gaming, but no one was really a gamer. What does that mean? Did they play Candy Crush? Or like what? Is being a normie bad? Absolutely not. Normie is not a bad thing. It's absolutely not a bad thing at all. So basically I also play all my game like Dead by Daylight, but calculated time when I need to go to dinner. I mean that's a good time. Yeah, calculate your time. I don't play competitive games anymore, so yeah, kinda the stuff. The reason why I used to ask my mom repeatedly when the food was ready to be served, she got mad about it many times. Oh wait, this is the same thing everywhere. You ask it, they said that it's not gonna be done in an hour, so you start a league, a ranked match, and then suddenly the food is gonna be done in like 20 minutes. I'm like, bro. Like, why? Why do we have to do that? The reason why I used to... okay. Then buy all the games, but they... Oh, they buy all the games, but they don't finish any of them. The games just become a thing to talk about at work. Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, being taken away from a league match is good for you. It is. It is. I stopped league back in 2019. Early. The anime and gaming communities throw a lot of hate at normies, treating them as a blind at ruining their respective mediums. That's stupid. This is just straight up completely stupid. Like what? There is literally nothing wrong. Also, sorry guys, we are going to have an outbreak pretty soon, and I have to check out one stuff. I don't know, it just kind of feels so weird. There's something is I swear to you, something happened with my ad stuffs. Yeah, something happened with my... What? I swear to you, they changed something. Yes. They changed something. Until now, we had an ad, like the stupid ad, once every hour. Once every hour. And do you know how much ad do we have now? Once every 50 minutes. Once every 50 minutes. Not an entire hour. We just have this shit 10 minutes earlier constantly. They changed it. They literally changed it, and this is the maximum amount that I can do. I mean, sorry, not minimum. The maximum time break that I can do between two, and with the least amount. I swear to you, they changed it. This was not a thing, and I am sure this was changed like 1.5 2 weeks ago. That was when I first noticed this. That like it's just happening at such a fucking weird times. Bro. A couple of years we had 10 minutes of a stream and 50 minutes of ads. Oh my god. terrible. Hopefully no. Hopefully no. Hopefully this is not gonna happen. I've heard I have not heard her curse before. I'm sorry. So sorry, sometimes it just happens accidentally. So like okay, so like back to the normie stuffs. I don't think there would be anything wrong with normies. It's honestly it's even weird to say just there is anything wrong with them, because like normies are the majority. Normies are literally the majority of people on earth. Like literally, there is nothing wrong with them. And those people who are like, you know, entering new spaces, so like, you know, like anime spaces or gaming spaces, and they are like very annoying. Those people are not annoying because they are normies. They are annoying because they are annoying people. Yeah. Yeah, not because they would be normies. Hello you, hello. Normies have the same rights as us. Of course they have. Guys, normies are the average person. Like literally every second or more people that you see on the streets, they are the majority. Who are like, you know, following trends and watching the mainstream stuffs. Yeah, you finally come out of the water life to travel the world. Yeah, we are having train ride. This is such a good way to have a yapping stream, right? I really like it. Yeah. I really like it. I think this is the absolute good way. When next time we are gonna have another yapping stream, we are gonna So now we are having a train ride. Maybe next time we are gonna go to fishing. And like gonna sit in and maybe we are gonna go to fishing and we are going to like sit in a boat or something. Yeah, and then the fishing yapping time. That would be cool, right? We can make cool scenes. Yeah. Underwater yapping stream. I mean, we could do that too, but it's a little bit harder to solve. Yeah, that's a tiny bit harder to solve. Can you stand at the window on the windowsill? Wait, where I am. Oops, I'm a little bit high. Here. I moved. Are you happy? What do you mean? I'm not gonna fly out of the window. I won't fly out the window. I'm just standing here, okay? You don't have to be like that. I'm literally just standing in the window. Yeah. It is okay. It is fine. Don't fall out. Okay, there is a glass over there. I won't. No worries. I won't fly out. Yeah. Okay. It just won't happen. I mean, if Namie in real life, she absolutely stand in the window. Why? Wait, the train ride? Isn't it a foreshadowing for something new, like a model? No. It's just a train ride. But we're gonna have a new model. For sure. Yeah. Height accurate. I mean, the chibi model is very tiny for sure. Yeah. That's a very super tiny stuff. Oh my god, but look at these. Oh my gosh, the chibi is so cute. It's so cute in the window. I actually like how this looks like. Like, oh. So tiny. Yeah, it's just so cute. This is so cute. You could be in the little dollhouse with this. I mean, we could put. But I don't want to have a dollhouse stream. That would be weird. Yeah, that would be very, 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 very weird. Do you have a draft of the new model? My new model is actually done, basically. It has toggles that are missing, but outside of the toggles, it is basically done. It is completely drawn and rigged. But the hand toggles are missing. And I really would like to have hand toggles for my big model because those are you can use those. You can use those for the streams. Yeah, and maybe a few facial toggles. I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't really decided yet, like which ones I would like to. I would like to use. Yeah. But there's gonna be something. Yeah, there's surely gonna be something. Can we get a little preview? No! I am sharing a tiny bit of, like, I'm not joking, very, very tiny bit of sneak peeks on my Discord server in the membership rooms sometimes. Very, 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 very little bit. Like a shoes. Like a shoes. Or like a tiny something in the hair. But outside of that, I am not really giving previews because I'm keeping that model as a secret. Yeah. Guys, I'm keeping this model as a secret since 2025 March. I was strong until now. I'm gonna keep strong. Okay, I'm gonna keep being strong and not sharing it and and yeah. We have to keep being strong. It is super important. Okay. It is super important. Okay, let me come back here. Yes, strong, exactly, strong. Why is my Oshi in the window? Oh, welcome here. We were just there. Yeah. Yeah, stay strong. Exactly, stay strong. Exactly. Okay, we need to be patient and strong until the final debut model. That's right. Exactly. And when will we get to see it? Good question. Very good question. I am not sure. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure. What is even a good time to debut, by the way, a model? I am thinking. What is a good time to debut a model? Is that like a summertime? Is that right now? LMAO, haha. Or like, you know, like autumn. Look, I'm surely not gonna wait until winter. You can be sure for that. I'm not gonna wait until winter. But like, I'm not sure like what exactly actually a good time. October is a good time. Are you hype? Or like after you hype it up for like a week? I'm actually thinking about that too. I should do that. Yeah, I should do that. Like creating a week of like hyping up materials or like, you know, some kind of materials. But my problem is that requires a bunch of work. Yeah, that requires a lot of work. I am having very good ideas that I could actually execute. And I've been thinking about this to make some very, very, very easy animations. Like super easy. Like when I mean that super easy, like no shadows, just the easiest shaded scenes, very little bit of animation, like some preview for like, you know, like not exactly like a lore, just like, you know, just some hyping up stuff. I'm thinking about that, but that's a lot of work. That's a gigantic amount of work, and I honestly don't know if like that's That's actually worth it. Yeah, that's actually worth it. Or some other thing is yeah, some other thing is that I've been thinking that I probably would put out the covers. Oh my gosh, speaking of covers, I am not sure if you have noticed, but on YouTube we are having a pool where you can vote for the next cover. I'm gonna be honest with you. With the 3 songs that I put out, I'm gonna cover all the 3. like it wasn't really a choice. Like you vote for like which one is gonna be done. It was just which one is gonna be the first one that I'm gonna upload. Yeah, that's the actual vote for. But I'm gonna make a cover for all the 3 because I love all the 3 songs, and I want to have a cover from all the 3 ones. Stay With Me is a very hard to sing song, by the way. It's a good question. When and how I am going to make that? Yeah. Because I'm always so scared that I am bothering my neighbors when I'm singing. Alright, yeah, there is a poll. The first one is gonna be Kiss from a Rose. That's the most wanted one, and probably the next one is gonna be Stay With Me, and the third one is gonna be A Ride on Time. That's right. Maybe not during summer where indoors is uncomfy. September 1st, the beginning of school year, maybe. Thank you for the ideas. Thank you. Poll, not pool. Oops. That's the same thing. Okay, that's the same thing for us. Bothered or they blast to hear you. Yeah, it's a pool. It's a pool. Yeah, I really don't want to bother my neighbors. And it's always so scary because I know the walls are very thin, and they might actually hear stuff. Yeah, they might actually hear stuff. They might actually hear things, and I don't really want them to hear it. Record at your parents' house. I cannot do that. I cannot record in my parents' house because I do not have a laptop, and I can't bring my PC with me to my parents' house. Yeah. So that's no option, sadly. I think I'm just gonna go into the wardrobe again. Yeah, I might just gonna go inside of the wardrobe again, and I'm just gonna record in the wardrobe. I mean, you could do, but it's clunky. No, not. I'm not do that. You can just carry your PC with you. Oh, sure. This thing is, do you know how ridiculously like heavy this thing is? Nah. Surely not. Soundproof room van? It's not gonna happen. I won't have a soundproof room. It's a very small place for that. I couldn't put that thing like anywhere. Is your PC bigger than you? My PC is not bigger than me, but it is still ridiculously heavy. It is a big PC. It's super heavy. I don't think I could like I don't think I could bring this. Especially this new one. Yeah, the new one that I just bought last November. They should be grateful if they hear you sing. If you worried, you can just ask them if they are chill about during a certain period of time. Oh no, I can't. Then they might would like, you know, then they might like, you know, like find out. They might would find out that like, you know, that I sing or something. I don't want to do that. That's sus. That's a very suspicious thing. They might, you know, would find out something that I I don't want them to find out. Okay? No, I won't say that. And like, you know, and like if my neighbors would be like oldies, then it would be fine. I would just ask them. But my neighbors are young people. That's not great. They're watching YouTube. I can't do that. It's no. No, I can't. Yeah, they might would just notice something that would be better if they would not notice. It's been a long time since been to stream. Back up here. They will ask questions. Yes, they will ask questions, and it's better if they are not asking questions. Speaking of your cover, I opened Twitter and the first thing was you sing "Fly Me to the Moon." Yeah, I just reposted that. Yeah, I just reposted that stuff. Young people, Namie, you are not old either. I mean, they are older than me, but yeah, my neighbors are surely older than me. But I meant like that, young people, like, you know, they are I think they are below 30. Yeah. Or at the very maximum, like early 30s or something. So like, yeah, that's what I meant. Like they are not 60 years old. They are not 60 years old. They are not boomers. With the boomers, you are safe, okay? With the boomers, you are safe. You can just you know just ask something like this because they are surely not watching YouTubers. They are surely not watching. They are surely not watching like basically anything like or like barely internet related stuffs. But the young people are no, they are dangerous. They are dangerous. They are watching YouTube. They are watching trends and stuffs, and they might aware of things that are better if they are not aware. They are. Yeah, they are. Bring them cookies. If they don't open the door, you record. No. No. But if they open the door, they eat your cookies. No, they don't. They won't eat cookies. I won't give them cookies. Why would I give them cookies? By the way, I think I've only talked to my neighbors one time. Yeah. I have a neighbor who's constantly a different people. I don't understand, like, you know, what if like, you know, what is happening over there, but on one hand, like one of my neighbors, or I have new neighbors like every half year. I'm not joking. I already talked one of them. Because they were using the stupid washing machine from midnight to 4 a.m. and it was so loud that I couldn't sleep because of that. I was so mad. I wasn't able to sleep that night. I was so angry. Like, I was like, I can't believe this. Who the hell is using their stupid washing machine? Like, yeah, in the middle of the night. Yeah, that was so like one time. Yeah, and then the next day, I'm not kidding. Like, the walls were shaking. It was literally shaking. I don't know what the hell they did, or like what type of. I think that was a washing machine. But like, what did that stuff? But the next day, I went out and asked them like, did you wash between from midnight to 4 a.m.? Did you? Please don't do that again. And then like it was the lady said that, no, I wasn't even at home. I was blah 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 place with my kid and only my husband were here. But he can't even use the washing machine. Okay? He cannot even use the Did you use that? Oh, and that was my favorite part. That was my absolute favorite part. When she asked the husband, and the husband like, did you hear something? Did you hear something during the night? And like then the husband said no. And I was like for a moment, like, no, there's no way. Bro, it was... I literally went out. Guys, I heard it from outside of the house. It was so loud, I heard it outside of the house. I went out at 3 a.m. because I was so mad. I tried to find the source of the noise. At first I wasn't even sure if this coming next to me or coming like it is like a floor above me. Okay? Or like it is a floor above me that is coming from. But then I found it was the neighbor next to me. Okay? And I made a recording. Okay, that's the funny part. I made the recording because like you know, like it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Like what? So I made even a recording. Like, what the hell is happening at 3 a.m. And but I was like, all right, it was not you. Okay, I'm gonna look for somewhere else then. I know it was them. I know it was them because after I went out and asked them if by any chance it was them, the source stopped. Yes, it has stopped forever. And it didn't happen one time, it happened 3 times, but that was the worst one where they did that from midnight till 4 a.m. And after I went out and asked them, yeah, and I asked them like, bro, what is this? Then it stopped. So I am sure it was them. They just lied. Have done similar things too because of neighbors. So like, yeah. Yeah, but on my this is the only one conversation I've ever had with those neighbors. And with my other neighbors, I had the conversation of, I think a few times we accidentally said to each other like hello when we saw each other like in front of the house or something. And one time the DoorDash person brought here a food and I was like, that's not mine. But the DoorDash person still left it there. And I wasn't sure like, what the hell is this? So I went to the other neighbor and knocked and I asked them like, is this yours? Did you order DoorDash? And they were like, no, that's not mine. So, bye. That was the conversation. Yeah, but then the person from a completely different floor appeared like, oh, that's mine. Here. Bye. Yeah. Neighbors like that deserves to be evicted. Oh my god, it's just horrible. Horrible behavior in my opinion. The detective, Namie. Yeah, the detective. We did the detective things. The Belga cast intimidation rate. No, I wasn't intimidating them. I was very kind. And I didn't even said that if like they were like, you did that, blah blah blah. I didn't say that to them. I asked them if by any chance was this you? Or did you hear anything? Or do you know who is this? Because I cannot sleep. Yeah. So I didn't said that it was them, even though I knew it was them. Yeah, so I tried to like avoid having bad blood or some stuff as much as possible. But yeah, but it stopped. And this is the thing, the only thing that actually matters. It stopped. They stopped doing that, so happy end. From all the misery that happens these days, I just want people to be nice to each other. I mean, that's a thing to want. Yeah? I think a lot of people want that. Nice neighbors. Can you describe the noise you heard? Yes, the noise I heard was a washing machine noise. An obvious washing machine noise when you're trying to, like, you know, take the water out of the clothes, that type of stuff. But so like I made a recording from that and I showed that to my parents, and they also said that that's a washing machine, like, obviously. Yeah, it's like it couldn't be anything else. It was most likely them, but it's possible that it was someone else who just did it just once. No, it was not someone else. I am 100% sure because I went outside of the entire building. I went outside of the house. I checked where the noise is coming from, and it was literally next to them. Yeah, like literally next to them, and yeah, it was the loudest. So it was surely them. There's no way that it was someone else. Namie doesn't like drama. Like, but who wants drama with their neighbors, guys? Like literally, who wants that? That just sounds a pain. Like literally painful. That's quite unlucky. Yeah. 100% sure, investigated and proven. Yeah, it is. But the only things, yeah, that actually matters that they stopped, and so I don't have to deal with that anymore. The only one actually important thing. Are you going to Brazil? No. I'm not gonna go to Brazil. The neighbor who washing at midnight, they want drama. Guys, they didn't wash at midnight. They started washing at midnight. Okay? They started washing at midnight and finished at 4 a.m. Yeah, big difference. Because if they would, like, you know, finish it at midnight, because, like, you know, the previous times they actually finished by midnight, so that's why I was like, kind of okay. By the way, you cannot do that. Just saying. You actually can't do that by law. You cannot use your washing machine after 10 p.m. in a house where you have neighbors. That's 4 hours. Exactly. I was also thinking, like, what the hell are you even like washing your rugs? By the way, I do have 4 hours long programs on my own washing machine too, but I have never used that. Never. My new neighbor was super weird and clingy after I tried to be nice and helpful once. Ended up having to tell them to chill out. They got all angry and crazy and called me all the type of things. I haven't spoken to them in 18 months and it has been so peaceful and nice now. Wow. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh my. Okay, let me tell you a story. Where are we going? We are going to the Netherlands. Okay, let me tell you a story. Where my parents lives. I think this actually happened when I still lived at home. Yeah. I think it happened when I still lived at home. There is an old lady on one of the floors, and she is super clingy and super annoying. But we didn't know that. And sometimes you just want to be kind. You just don't really want to be like, on a butthole, especially to old people. So like, what happened? My mom messed up. My mom let her in. She just suddenly appeared. She just suddenly appeared in our door, and my mom let her in. And the problem is, once you let her in, you just cannot take her out. Yeah, and she just went to there, sit on the chair and started talking. And my mom wasn't able to took her out for like 2 hours. Cause she just wasn't shut up. She just wasn't shut up, and she had to come out with reasons like, oh no, Nami has to go out. Like, yeah, we are going to the doctor. Yeah, we are going to the doctor, and after that we have to go to the some school related things. Yeah. And so like this kind of things, and that was the only things. And from that time, she constantly appeared there and constantly tried to come in, and she was on us like every single day, and she was just constantly knocking and like start calling like, are you here, blah blah blah, are you here, do you hear me? And my mom let her in 2 times, and then she asked my father to somehow try to take her off us, cause like my when it comes to like, you know, like sad people, to how can I say that by being nice, get the fuck out. Yeah, my father has the biggest PP by far to saying these things to people. Yeah, and like no one else has actually like the real mental strength to just straight up say like that. Go away. Yeah, so like yeah, that's the thing. And my father tried to like take her out a lot of times. And said that to her like get away or some stuff, or like leave us alone, or like come on, like no, we don't have time. At the beginning, like, you know, the biggest ball. Yeah, thank you. That's how you say it in English. Yeah, he has the biggest balls. Yeah. So like at the beginning, like nicely to please go away. Yeah, please go away. But or like no, we don't have time. No, we cannot. Blah blah. No, we can't. Yeah, and you guys are taking this out of context. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Don't be like that. Come on. So back to the lady. And she just constantly appeared, and she became more aggressive and aggressing, and she was constantly like not simply just knocking the door, but she constantly like, you know, like press the ring too and everything. And like there were times when she was like basically like tried to guilt trip us and cried in front of our door and screaming and like throwing an entire temper tantrum. Like, why you're not? I know you're at home. Why you're not letting me in? Like this type of stuff, and like back to back constantly, and we felt so bad, but she was so crazy, man. So like, no, we had to end this. Like we had to end this. She was unbearable, and then I don't exactly remember like how that happened, but it was after a very long time, like trying to somehow separate her off from our family. She appeared again, and she started to like it was only my brother and me at home, and she started to like beat the door. Yeah, she started to beat the door with her fist and like very loud, like like, you know, just let me in, and we were like, oh my god, she's not normal. And then she started press the ring, and she pressed the ring for at least 15 minutes. We were like with my brother, oh my god, I'm going insane, I can't. Like, oh my god, she's pressing that thing for like 15 minutes, and she pressed that as long as the ring died and the electricity died down in our house because she just messed up something. Okay, she just messed up, and the electricity it shut it off like completely, and then she disappeared. And that's when we called our father, like, what happened, because they told us if she's coming again, we shall not open the door and we should just pretend like we are not here, no matter what happens. And then we called him, and he got very angry, and he just appeared. He just checked the stuff that there is no electricity at home, and the doorbell is over. Yeah, the doorbell is over. And then he got super angry. He ran up the stairs. It's like I have no idea like which stairs she was living. And then he just ran up and he started to like this, beating her door and like shouting so loud. Oh my god, so loud. Like he was so angry, Jesus Christ. This is the kind of things that you are seeing in YouTube videos. And then my father was like shouting on like max volume, like oh my god, he was swearing very badly. And then she was shouting too, like he tried to, I don't know, he tried to somehow guilt trip my father that is his fault. By the way, he sometimes when I wasn't accidentally able to slip away from the house, and it happened before this. It happened before this incident. This incident. By the way, she never came after this. But before this happened, sometimes we weren't able to like go fast enough, or like accidentally she came in front of us when we tried to leave, you know, the building. And then she just doesn't let you go away because she grabs your arm. And she just, yeah, and she wasn't let me go away to go to the shop. And like, bro, I can't believe this fun. I really need to go. And you have to listen her at least 15 minutes because I can guarantee you she just won't let your arm go. And man, a lot of times she was calling my father a whore. Like like I remember when I first heard it, I was like, what? Like, what? Excuse me? What did you say? Like, she was talking and she just randomly said that, and that your whore father didn't let me in. And I was like, excuse me? What? But she wasn't bothered at all. She wasn't. Yeah, the Hungarian word. Yeah, exactly, the Hungarian word. So like, she wasn't bothered at all. She was like, just yes, it's so casually. Like, that's the most natural thing to say that to someone else. Like, oh my god. Yeah, but luckily, you know, like, bro, there was a time when these things were happening, we were avoiding the lift, like any moment, any chance, because you had more chance to accidentally be there where she is if you use that. Because she elevator. Okay, so take elevator. Yeah, okay, no, not escalator. Elevator, yeah, elevator. So you had more chance than using the stairs because she was old and she was not using the stairs. So you always had to use the chairs. Yeah. I think it's something like she needs to visit the loony bin. She was not normal, that's for sure. And then do you know what happened? Like after I think like half year, one of the top neighbors just came there, and he and my father was talking, and suddenly he started talking about the old lady and started talking like oh my gosh, that woman. And my father then started to tell it what happened, and then the guy, do you know what the guy said? Oh my god, you two, we can't take her away. She's constantly here. She's constantly like just, I don't know what to say English word, like trying to get in. And he started telling the story that they tried to do the same. Yeah, probably. And like last time that they tried to do the same thing and like just pretend that they are not home, but they messed up because they had a dog. They had a dog, and the dog revealed them because the dog started barking. And they were like, oh no. Yeah, and the dog revealed them. Hopefully she's not in the chat. No, she's surely not. She doesn't speak English. Yeah. And this was the time when we suddenly learned about that. This lady was basically like terrorizing so many people, so many families in this house. Yeah, so many families. And you know, for a certain degree, you do feel bad for her, because the reason why she's like this, the reason why she's like this is because she's alone. She does have a family. Yeah, she's having the typical very sad retired old person situation, where you do have a family, you have kids, so like she has kids and their kids has entire families and everything, yet their kids and her family doesn't visit her only just once a blue moon, and because of that she's very lonely, and she's like this because of she is lonely, and probably she's trying to attach herself to any person who is like offer any kind of kindness. And this is what happened because my mom, you know, was just kind and let her in. And this is what happened to the neighbor guy too, who had the dog. The exact same thing, that his wife let her in. Exact same thing happened, and then you just basically just can't take her away. But she is so toxic, she is so unbearable, and like a real energy vampire. Like she's ruining your life. Like you can't, you have to keep distance from her. Yes, so this is a very sad situation. But she's not normal. She's insane. Just need to get to pull in old people home so she can get laid. Honestly, I don't understand like why she's not there. Like to be honest, I don't understand if like someone why she's not there. So she absolutely should be. So she wouldn't be. Wait, what? So she can get laid. Wait, what? Wait, what does that mean? She can get laid. Does this mean so she wouldn't be alone? Wait, what? What does that mean? Ah! I have to Google this now. What does that mean? Oh no, I think you actually said something bad. Okay, that's not that bad. I thought you said like, you know, where she can just off. Yeah, where she can just quietly offer something for a second. Okay, but now I get that. What does this mean? Okay. Listen, it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, she could find some older guy. What do you think before? Okay, I get. But for a mere second, I wasn't know like, oh my god, how bad that thing is. It's bad because people were laughing, but how bad that thing is. Okay, yeah, but so like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, she definitely should be. She definitely should be in an old person's home, so she wouldn't be alone. There would be other old people that she could, like, you know, talk with. She was lonely. That doesn't give her the right to be this annoying. Exactly. Yeah, that's right. Well, people like that would do well to go to church. Yeah, but that doesn't go to church doesn't help on the fact that she is alone outside of the church constantly. So like you know, at night, during the day, and everything. By the way, someone asked that if she's still alive. She's still alive, yeah. I haven't seen her for a very long time, but I know she's alive. Maybe she actually lives in an old person home currently. Yeah. Maybe, guys, she's actually living in an old person home. I'm not sure because I haven't seen her for a very long time. Well, people like that would be okay, church stuff. The church would catch on fire if that woman stepped inside. No, it's no, not. That's surely not true. One of my grandmother actually just went into the old person's home not long time ago. It was a must. It was a must because she has dementia. And it was just you know, she just couldn't live alone anymore, just by herself. It was no longer an option. But as what I heard, like she's having having a much better time now. Yeah, what I heard, like she's having a far better time now because she can talk with the other ladies as well every single day, and like, you know, and the nurses too. And she has a nice room. They have TV. They have a lot of, like, you know, like this game stuff that they are doing together, and activities and other stuffs. So like, yeah, yeah. So like, now she's no longer lonely. She has a, oh my gosh, she has a, how is that stuff called? She has a, how is that called? Not a secret lover, but an old man who is who is very trying to be her friend, like an admirer. Yeah, like an older man admirer. Yeah. In the old people's home. My dad said that every single time when he's going to visit her, he's always there. He's always there, and he's always talking to them, and it's and like a bunch of times when my dad asked about stuff, and the granny doesn't really remember those things, but he can answer instead of her. Like yeah, my father's like, you know, like asking that, did you had a like, you know, like what was what was the breakfast today? And like then the granny says something, I don't know, something, and then the man said that, oh yeah, that this was actually this. Or like then asked I that, did you have the whatever activity like the yesterday? And then the granny just said no. And then the yeah, and then and then he's saying that yeah. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. A sugar daddy? No, not a sugar daddy. No, of course not. These are just people in the retirement home who are like, you know, like being friends. Yeah, just being friends from the opposite gender. This is kind of funny, like, you know, how the entire thing is just happening. He's her brain. Yeah, he's remembering all of the details. Yeah, all of the details. Guys, sorry if you're having an ad break on Twitch right now. Yeah. Oh, the stupid ad break. I hate that. I hate that so much. Absolutely, do not like it. So like yeah. Platonic? Yeah, it's more like a platonic stuff. The evil ads, yeah, the evil ads are just back to back. Oh my gosh, Eddie, I'm not sure if you were here. I was just talking about this because like now the ads are just happening so random times. So random times, and like much earlier compared to when it's supposed to happen. And I checked out things and they changed something. And now the ads are happening not once, so like, and they are not happening in 60 minutes, like 1 hour. They are happening every 50 minutes. Every single 50 minutes. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Ruka, thank you very much, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Squirrel raid, welcome here, raiders. Hello, I hope that you had a good stream, a good time. 50, yeah, 50. Every 50 minutes there is a 3 minutes ad because they changed it from 60. It was 1 hour. This was the requirement. This was literally the requirement. 3 minutes ad once every hour, and now it's 50. And I cannot pull it upper, like be it 60, because this is 50 is the maximum. Is the absolute maximum. And like, bro, are you kidding me? When you run ads at the start of the stream, does it still give the first 50 minutes or of the stream without ads? Okay, so these things are automatic. These things are automatic. I am not manually doing them. They're automatically happening. It's just it's in the settings. It's automatically happening in the first 2 seconds. And after it's over, it's 50 minutes when it's happening. It's still doing the 30 minutes. No, it's not doing the 30 minutes anymore. But something was changed. And something was changed. And now instead of 1 hour, it is literally 50 minutes. And I am 100% sure this is something that they purposely did. And the only one stuff I didn't have that because I haven't touched my ad stuff for literally 2 years or more, probably more than 2 years. And this thing is just I heard that something happened, by the way. There was a change 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, there was a change in the stupid ad system, and a lot of people said that the ads became longer. The ads became far longer, and a lot of people are not getting, like, they are choosing 3 minutes, and yet they are still getting 4 minutes of ads when they don't have 4. And like, people, instead of like the 30 minutes pre-rolls, they are getting 90 seconds. Sorry, no, 30 seconds, not minutes. Instead of the 30 seconds pre-rolls, they are getting 90 seconds pre-rolls now. there was a change 2 weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure that this is it. The stupid 50-minute stuff is there because of that. It's the newest damn change. Man, I hate it so much. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch makes it so instead of 30 minutes ad, they make it like 55 minutes to remove pre-rolls. The internet is also going through. Yeah, like I've seen a lot of tweets about that. That many people reported, and there are like very big anger and discussions about that. They changed something, and they are denying. By the way, they are denying the allegations that they didn't in that pause that happened. But people said that it's happened because everyone is experiencing it. And there was some guy, some big information guy actually asked. Sorry, let me just. We are moving. So like some information guy actually asked the support. The Twitch support about the stuff, and the Twitch support said that yeah, they are doing changes in the ads, and then when the post went out public, the other support on Twitter denied it, that this is not true. But brother, your literal Twitch support said that it is true. Then the other Twitch support said that no, it's not true. Never mind, whatever. I am sure something happened because my tab changed. My tab changed, and now we have this shit every 50 minutes. I am very disappointed, to be honest. Very, very disappointed. The train stopped. The hype train stopped. What? When did they change the hype trains? I haven't really noticed that. Fine, Namie, start the Throne fund so we can buy out Twitch and solve the ad issues. No, I don't want Twitch. Twitch is not a profitable business. It's in its current model. You were on a train? Oh, the train! Oh, this one! Oh, okay, yeah. I thought for a second, like you said, that like the hype trains stopped on Twitch. I was like, wait, what? When? It's become a problem in games, so EA Games is going to start inserting ads into gameplay. Excuse me? Excuse me? What do you mean by that? Start inserting ads into gameplay. Excuse me, please do not insert ads into the game that I am buying. That I am literally buying it. No. It's not even a live service, okay? It's not even a live service like Netflix. No. No. Hell no, man. Yeah, 2K did it with the NBA games. This is horrible. This is literally I'm gonna be honest. If my game would do this, I would not play that game anymore. If Genshin Impact would like, okay, from now on, every 30 minutes you are gonna have to watch an ad for being able to play in Snezhnaya, and without that you just cannot continue. I would be like, bye-bye. Goodbye. I don't need it done. I don't want it done. I won't do that. But you are not buying the game. You are simply buying a license to be able to play the game. Okay, I get that. Then I am buying the I'm buying the license to play the game. I got that, but I still bought that. Okay? I still bought to play the game uninterrupted, and I paid the exact same price that I would pay for a physical copy. The exact same. So I want the experience as I would have a physical copy offline, which you cannot insert ads in, by the way. So yeah, either way, make it much cheaper and put your stupid ads in, or do not have ads in, or that's the price of a normal game. Like, bro, this is really not cool. They already put the ads in your phone. Yes, I know. They put ads in stupid Xiaomi. But not in... But if you have an iPhone, you don't have that. If game devs think they can do that, they will find out very quick. Gamers don't let that happen. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If my game that I play would do this, I would not play that game anymore. If there are ads, then the game needs to be free. Yes, that's right. Exactly. And then you can just decide that if there are ads, then you might just gonna leave. But to be honest, guys, even if the game is like free, so like aka free, so like a live service game, I would still be very, very annoyed. So like, for example, if like that's a gacha game and I'm putting a gigantic amount of money into the gacha, so I can have the character. So if I put a gigantic amount of money into a live service game, I don't want to have ads. Okay, I really don't want to have ads, Dan. I don't want to see not even the slightest amount. No, the license just give you the privilege to participate in the game. The game devs will put the ads into the game and you will enjoy it and you will not complain. No, that's not how it works. If they do that, I'm not gonna play the game. I'm not gonna play the game. And we are saying bye-bye to each other. You also kneel down and kiss their feet. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's when we are gonna say bye-bye to each other. So I genuinely believe if they would do something like this and they store, and like some companies would put ads into their games, like big companies, then big company games would die. I'm going to die, and I'm being completely honest. And if indie game makers, indie devs would have some business sense, they just have to not put that to outcompete the big games, and people would just turn to the indie devs like immediately, like this. It would be over for them, big companies, if they would do this shit. No. I think there was a game that tried to do that and the game immediately died. Deserved. Absolutely deserved. Like come on, man. This is... I can accept that I get the license to the game and I can just re-download it and I don't have its physical form. I can accept that. It's not great. It's kind of sad, but if I can buy these games like on Steam with this account, then I'm okay with that. But so like AK, it's cheaper than a physical copy. But if they would put stupid ads into that, I would not accept that. No, that's where I draw a line. If they do it, I will stop playing games, I swear to God. I think many people would stop playing games then. If the game is free, I can see them putting ads, but I would rather just buy the game without ads. Yeah, that's right. Wasn't there some drama, whatever, revolving ads and Love and Deep Space recently? I don't know, because I don't play that game and I know nothing about that game. Wait. Maybe that's that game. I think I've seen that too, but that was not with ads. They didn't release the character, and I think that was Love and Deep Space or ZZZ or something like that. But I think that was Love and Deep Space, like some new hot male character, and they didn't release him for whatever reasons, and then people were super angry. Yeah, people were super angry, like, why is this happening? Why is this not? Why do you not releasing that? When you know when the character was promoted and everything, and then at the very last they were like, no. Never mind. The game is weird. It has a period tracker. Excuse me. Why? Why does Love and Deep Space have a period tracker? Do they interact with that? Or like, what's the function? I'm not kidding. What is the function that's that stuff is there? Do the male characters like interact with the fact that if you are on your period or what? Many people have said it. Wait, guys, we have to Google it. Give me a second. We have to Google it. Love and Deep Space period tracker. I have to see. Okay, it has an optional narrative focus feature. Your love interest will excuse me. Okay, guys, listen here. Your love interest will offer comforting words and customized care during your cycle, with predictions easily pinned right into your game notebook. Alright, guys, do you see? Every single day you learn something new. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Namie is playing this after the stream? No, definitely not. Hey, I need my period tracker. Why like game? How else am I supposed to know? No! Oh my gosh, stop. Don't even know what Love and Deep Space is about. I need a YouTube to wait. Love and Deep Space. I've only seen clips. That's the Gunner female game. Yeah, that's the Gunner female game. There are guys. I just know there is some very Austrian looking BDSM man, or like, yeah, a very BDSM looking man. I think he's the fan favorite. I've saw him in the clips that I've seen about this whatever game, and they are saying sus things. I think you can date them or something. Yeah, this is like probably like a dating game. Why do I have a feel this might not be a good idea? I don't know. I have never played this game, and it's really not likely that I would ever will. I guess that's what the customer wants. I mean, it's right. If that's what the customer wants, then that's what the customer wants. This is a business strategy, I guess. I think it is. Yeah, probably. Surely. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure how much you know this, but I've seen that. Do you sometimes watch charts? Charts like, you know, which gacha games earns the most money. Guys, nearly all of the times, do you know what is the number one? What is the number one gacha that earns the most money? Love and Deep Space. Yep. This game earns more than Genshin Impact. Earns more than Honkai Star Rails. Earns more than Wuthering Waves. By far. This is the number one earner game. You would think that a game that would have a female audience that cannot have as much money and like as much revenue as like, you know, like the male gachas earns. Maybe guess that we should include a period tracker. But what would they do with that? Like, Genshin and Vuva are played by men mainly. Like, yeah, mostly by men, and they couldn't use that. It's very likely like Love and Deep Space has this feature because it's like I think, okay, I'm just saying a number, but it's probably like 95% played by women. Yeah. Interesting. Alright guys, I think this is when I am going to end the stream. I'm start getting kinda tired. I'm yapping for nearly 3 hours. Jesus Christ, we are yapping for 3 hours. Do you know how long that is? 3 hours! Just talking and nothing else. The last stop, yeah, the last stop is gonna happen. Guys, we're gonna have our next stream tomorrow. We are going to play Sekiro. We are going to continue Sekiro. And then we are going to play Palworld Sunday, since it's gonna have its official release I think tomorrow, and there's gonna be a collaboration. Yeah, we're gonna collab with Kirana. And also I am going to have another collab next Saturday too. Yeah, 2 this week and next week too. So yeah, this is what is gonna happen. Oh man, I feel I cannot talk easily now. I have too much. It was too much even for me. Okay, let me look for someone we can read. Let me look for someone who is streaming. No one is streaming on YouTube. Yanko, wait, does Yanko streams by any chance? No. Yanko? Yeah, she's streaming. Okay. We are going to raid Yanko's. Yeah, she streams both on Twitch and YouTube too. Yanko's okay. Yeah, she's doing a North stream. I'm sure she's drawing some very pretty, very cool stuff. Yeah, probably. So thank you very much for joining today. Thank you. I hope that you had a good time. This was a very long. It was a super long yapping stream. Oh, very long one. Yeah, I'm gonna go, and we're gonna meet tomorrow. Thank you so much for the subbies, gifted subbies, bitties, moderators for the moderation. Thank you. Yeah, and we're going to meet tomorrow. Thank you guys. Gonna play Sekiro. Bye.